11:11 p.m. Night 1. The phone buzzes in my pocket, sharp and insistent, as I'm bandaging a drunk's split eyebrow in the back of the ambulance. The screen glows. 40.7128.0060, 11:11 p.m. tomorrow. No sender. Untraceable. My partner, Jamal, glances over, but I shove the phone away. I'm too tired for this. Grief's been gnawing at me since Lily vanished 3 months ago, her backpack left on our apartment floor like she'd just stepped out for coffee. I finish the shift, but the numbers burn in my head. By 10 p.m. the next night, I'm driving to the coordinates, an abandoned payphone booth on the city's edge, its glass smeared with grime, sodium lights flickering like a dying pulse. A crumpled photo lies inside. Lily smiling, her favorite red scarf loose around her neck. My chest tightens. It wasn't here yesterday. 11:03 p.m., night 2, another text. New coordinates. This time it's a rusted playground slide in a weedy lot. A thermos of coffee sits at the base, still warm, steam curling into the cold. Nearby, fresh blood droplets gleam under my flashlight, too red to be old. I call it in, but the cops dismiss it. Kids, they say. I post about it on a true crime subreddit, desperate for answers. By morning, sleuths are obsessed, mapping my finds, theorizing a serial killer. They don't know about Lily. I don't tell them. But the blood's Rh negative, her type. I puke behind the slide. 11:29 p.m., night 4, 7 minutes to spare. The coordinates lead to a shuttered diner, its neon sign buzzing faintly. Inside, a tape recorder runs, spooling static. I hit play. Lily's voice, her laugh mid-sentence from some old voicemail. My hands shake as I pocket it. The online sleuths are live streaming my moves now, their chat exploding with theories, cult, ghost, time loop. I want to scream that it's her, it's Lily, but I don't. The diner smells of stale grease and something sharper, metal, maybe blood. A napkin on the counter has her handwriting. Catch me? I'm unraveling. 11:11 p.m. Night 6, the texts are personal now. Tonight's spot is a pier where Lily and I fished last summer. Her red scarf is tied to a post, flapping in the wind. A cassette waits in a tackle box. I play it and a backmasked voice rasps through static. You're 1 day behind, catch up. My stomach drops. The objects, her scarf, her thermos, her voice, they're recreating her last week, the one before she vanished. The sleuths online are rabid, posting maps of missing person cases. Each coordinate matches one from the past decade. Someone's playing a game and I'm the pawn. 11:15 p.m. Night 7, the final text leads beneath a decommissioned train station, its tunnels reeking of damp concrete and ozone. My flashlight catches glints of metal, a hidden door. Inside, a room hums with screens, each showing live feeds of every site I've visited. The booth, the slide, the diner, the pier. One screen flicks to my apartment, my couch, my open fridge door. My breath catches. A countdown clock ticks, 00:04:32. 4 minutes until 11:11 p.m. The air grows heavy like someone's watching. I'm not alone. The screens flicker and Lily's face appears on one, frozen, a still from some unseen footage. The voice from the cassette echoes in my head. Catch up. 11:10 p.m., night 7, 1 minute left. The clock hits 0 and the screens flash red. A speaker crackles. You're tonight's missing person. My heart pounds. The room's rigged, sprinkler pipes snake above an electrical panel, wires exposed, humming dangerously. I could pull the lever, flood the system, fry the surveillance. But the sparks might kill me. Or I could run, leave it all intact, and the feed might shift to someone else. Jamal, my mom, someone I love. Footsteps echo behind me, deliberate, close. The mastermind's here, human, not a ghost. My hand hovers over the lever. 1 second to decide. Live or lose them. 11:10 p.m. Night 7, Caunt. My hand trembles on the lever, the metal cold and slick under my palm. The screens pulse red, their glow painting the room in a bloody haze. The countdown clock is dead, 00:00:00, and the air feels thick like it's holding its breath. The shadow behind me shifts, a faint scuff of boots on concrete. I don't turn. I can't. The speaker crackles again, that same backmasked voice, low and distorted. Choose or they all disappear. My eyes flick to the screens, my apartment, Mom's porch light flickering, Jamal's car idling at a gas station. They're all being watched. My throat burns with the weight of it. Pull the lever and I might die in a shower of sparks. Walk away and the feeds could shift to them. Lily's face lingers on one screen, her eyes wide, frozen in a moment I can't place. The footsteps come closer. I have seconds. 11:11 p.m., night 7, I yank the lever. A hiss erupts overhead as sprinklers spit water, soaking the room. The electrical panel sparks, a violent pop, 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 and the screens flicker, then go black. My skin prickles as the air hums with current. I dive for the floor, heart slamming, expecting a jolt to fry me. It doesn't come. The room plunges into darkness, the only sound the drip of water and my own ragged breathing. The footsteps are gone. I fumble for my flashlight, its beam cutting through the gloom. The screens are dead, wires sizzling faintly. But on the far wall, a single monitor blinks back on. It shows me, right now, crouched in this room, my own face staring back. The camera's still live. They're still watching. 11:13 p.m., night 7, I scramble to my feet, water sloshing around my boots. The door I came through is locked now, the handle cold and unyielding. Panic claws at me. I scan the room, rusted pipes, a desk cluttered with papers, a single chair bolted to the floor. On the desk, a folded note in Lily's handwriting, "You're closer than you think." My stomach lurches. I tear through the papers, maps of the city, photos of the booth, the slide, the pier, all the sites, all the missing person cases. At the bottom, a grainy Polaroid of Lily bound, gagged, her eyes pleading. It's time-stamped yesterday. She's alive. Or was. The monitor flickers and the feed shifts, my apartment again, but now the fridge door's closed. Someone's there. I'm not just the pawn, I'm the bait. 11:15 p.m. Night 7, a low hum starts like a generator kicking on. The locked door clicks, creaking open an inch. I grip the flashlight like a weapon and edge toward it, the beam shaking in my hand. The tunnel beyond is pitch black, the air heavy with mildew and something sharper, gasoline. My phone buzzes. Another text, no coordinates this time, just words, "Run, they're coming." I bolt, footsteps pounding behind me, echoing off the tunnel walls. The sodium lights flicker, casting jagged shadows. I don't look back. The tunnel splits left or right. Right smells of fresh air, left reeks of fuel. I choose right, sprinting until my lungs burn, emerging into a deserted rail yard, tracks gleaming under moonlight. My phone pings again, 40.7128.0060, 11:11 p.m. tomorrow. The same coordinates as the payphone booth. The game's looping. 11:18 p.m., night 7, I crouch behind a rusted boxcar, chest heaving. The online sleuths are probably losing it, their streams cut when the screen's fried. But I'm not safe. The Polaroid burns in my pocket, Lily alive yesterday. The mastermind's human, not a ghost, but they've planned every step, every taunt. My phone's GPS shows I'm miles from the station, but the tunnel felt shorter. Time slipping, bending. I check the subreddit on my phone, signal weak but enough. The sleuths have archived my posts, piecing together the cases. One user, Shadowcatcher99, posted a grainy photo of a man in a hooded jacket at the pier, time-stamped last night. He's holding Lily's scarf. The comments explode. It's him, the coordinator. I zoom in. The man's face is blurred, but his stance, slouched, deliberate, feels familiar. Too familiar. 11:20 p.m. Night 7 headlights sweep the rail yard. I duck lower, heart in my throat. A black van idles at the yard's edge, engine rumbling. Two figures climb out, their silhouettes sharp against the sodium glow. One carries a flashlight. The other something heavier. A crowbar, maybe. My phone vibrates, but I silence it. The text reads, "You can't save her if you're dead." I bite my lip, tasting blood. The figures move toward the tunnel I escaped, their steps methodical. They don't know I'm here, yet. I have a choice. Slip away, find the payphone booth again by tomorrow, follow the loop. Or confront them now, risk everything for answers. Lily's Polaroid feels like a weight in my chest. The van's door is still open, keys glinting in the ignition. I could steal it, drive to the booth now, get ahead of the game. But the figures turn, their flashlight beam slicing toward me. My time's up. Resolution, I sprint for the van, gravel crunching underfoot. The figures shout, their beam catching my shadow. I slide into the driver's seat, slam the door, and turn the key. The engine roars. Headlights blind me as another vehicle screeches into the yard. I floor it, tires spinning, the Polaroid slipping to the floorboard. Lily's eyes haunt me. The booth's coordinates pulse in my mind. I'm not just chasing her, I'm chasing the truth. But as I peel out, the radio crackles, and that voice, unmasked now, laughs. "You're still one day behind." The road stretches into the dark, and I realize the game's not over. It's just begun. 21 p.m. Night 7, the van's tires scream as I swerve onto the highway, the rail yard shrinking in the rearview. The Polaroid of Lily lies on the passenger seat, her bound hands and wide eyes searing into me. The radio crackles again, that unmasked voice, low, human, taunting. "You think you're ahead now, don't you?" My knuckles whiten on the wheel. The payphone booth is 20 minutes away, but the coordinates from the text burn in my mind. 40.7128.0060, 11:11 p.m. tomorrow. The loop's tightening and I'm driving straight into it. Headlights flare behind me, too close, too fast. The figures from the yard. My phone buzzes, but I don't look. The van smells of gasoline and sweat, and the keys jangle like a warning. 11:25 p.m., night 7, the city's outskirts blur past, sodium lights smearing into streaks. The pursuing vehicle, a black sedan, gains, its engine a low growl. I weave through sparse traffic, heart hammering. The radio cuts in again. She's closer than you think. Lily, I glance at the Polaroid, then the dashboard clock, 6 minutes to the booth. The sedan rams the van's bumper, jolting me forward. My flashlight rolls off the seat, clattering. I spot a crowbar wedged under the passenger seat, my only weapon. The subreddit's still open on my phone, notifications piling up. Shadowcatcher 99 posted again, the coordinators ex-cop. Check missing EMT reports, my stomach drops. I know that slouch, that hooded figure, it's Mark, my old partner. He left the service after Lily vanished. He knew her. Knew us. 11:28 p.m., night 7, 3 minutes. The booth's neon glow flickers ahead, a lone beacon in the dark. The sedan's still tailing, but I've got a lead. I skid into the lot, gravel spraying, and grab the crowbar and Polaroid. The booth is empty, glass smeared with fresh fingerprints. A new cassette sits inside, labeled Play Me. I don't have time. The sedan pulls up, doors slamming. 2 figures, Mark and another, faceless in the dark. I duck behind the booth, heart pounding, and hit play. Lily's voice, not backmasked this time. They're watching you, the room's a lie. The room, the train station, the screens. Mark steps closer, his flashlight beam slicing the air. You should have stayed away, he calls, voice cold. He's the coordinator. He's been playing me since Lily disappeared. 11:30 p.m., night 7, I grip the crowbar, crouching low. The second figure circles the booth, their boots crunching. Lily's words echo, the room's a lie. The screens, the clock, the sprinklers, it was all a setup to trap me, to make me think I was the target. But it's her, always her. Mark's voice cuts through. She's alive, hand over the cassette and I'll tell you where. My blood boils, he's lying, I feel it. The sleuth's posts flash in my mind, missing EMTs, Rh-negative blood, Lily's scarf. He's tying up loose ends, and I'm next. The booth's glass reflects his shadow, closing in. I have one shot. I lunge, swinging the crowbar at his flashlight. It shatters, and he stumbles, cursing. The second figure charges, but I'm already running, cassette in hand, toward the van. 11:31 p.m., night 7, I slam the van's door and floor it, the sedan's headlights flaring again. The cassette's still playing, Lily's voice looping. Under the booth, look under. I swerve, mind racing. The booth, I missed something. Mark's voice crackles through the radio. You can't save her. But she's alive, I believe her voice, not his. The sedan rams me again, harder. The van fishtails, but I hold steady, aiming for the city's edge. I need to lose them, double back to the booth. My phone pings. Shadowcatcher 99, check the booth space. Trapdoor. The sleuths are still with me. I ditch the van in an alley, grab the crowbar, and sprint through backstreets, the sedan's roar fading. The booth's a mile away. I can make it. 11:33 p.m. Night 7, the booth looms, its neon flickering like a dying star. I drop to my knees, clawing at the base. Dirt gives way to metal, a trapdoor, rusted but real. I pry it open with the crowbar, revealing a ladder into darkness. My flashlight catches a glint below, Lily's red scarf tied to a pipe. My heart leaps. She's here. I descend, the air thick with damp and gasoline. At the bottom, a concrete room smaller than the train stations. No screens, just a single chair, and Lily bound, gagged, eyes wide with fear. Alive. Mark's voice echoes from above. Told you she was close. He's at the trapdoor, gun gleaming. The cassette in my pocket feels heavier. Lily's eyes dart to it, then me. She nods, faint but clear. The game's not over. Resolution, 11:35 p.m. Night 7, Mark descends, slow, deliberate. Drop the crowbar, he says, gun steady. I do, but my hand brushes the cassette. Lily's voice loops in my head, the room's a lie. This isn't the endgame, it's another trap. I glance at the pipe behind Lily, the scarf tied tight. A faint hiss escapes it. Gasoline. Mark's smile is cold, a lighter flickering in his other hand. You were always one day behind, he says, but I'm not. I lunge for Lily, ripping her gag free. She gasps, the cassette now! I smash it against the pipe, sparking the lighter's flame. The room ignites as I drag her up the ladder, Mark screams, swallowed by the blaze. We stumble into the night, the booth's neon flickering out. The sleuths will find the footage later, Mark's confession, recorded on the cassette, uploaded by Shadowcatcher 99. The game's done. Lily's alive. But as we limp away, my phone pings. 40.7128.0060 11:11 p.m. tomorrow. The loop's not broken.